Alicia.
Hi. Hi.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for being willing to answer questions on video. We're here at the Vick. You are the owner, and you've been here about 2 years?
Yes, almost 2 years in August.
Well, we love it here. If you haven't checked out the Vick on Canton, you must come by soon and often. What prompted you to commission an original work of art?
Well, I wanted something here in the space that people are familiar with. And when they come to the space, I like to do photo ops with different guests. And I wanted to give them something that they will remember, as well as that signifies me in the space.
I do love seeing it on social media. Every time it pops up, I'm like, oh, there's our painting.
Yes.
Before that, you approached me about an original work of art.
Yes.
And we started talking. Can you tell me about your perception of that conversation, how the process went after that?
Everything went great from the time you walked in here and told me that this was something that you did and that you were a professional artist that lived in the area. That's what made it even more special to me, because I wanted to support other small businesses as well as have those people come back and support me. So I thought it was a great idea. And then when you had the sketches already in your mind of just the layout of the space, and when I spoke to you regarding what my vision was for the space, and just you coming back expeditiously with those photos and those sketches of everything that we talked about, everything was smooth and it was very convenient. And I was nervous at first, but it was a happy and an anxious nervous.
Yeah.
Because I trusted you with the vision, and I already knew that you were going to exceed my expectations when it comes to that.
Do you remember when we were trying to decide if we were going to include your father and your grandfather?
Yes.
And that portraiture is not really my thing, but you wanted your ancestors in there to tell the story of the Vick.
Yes. Well, so my grandfather, he laid the foundation because he owned restaurants when I was born, when I was a baby. And his main restaurant that he owned in Plant City, Florida was called Vick's Cafe.
Just the process. Do you remember when we were trying to decide if we were going to include your father and your grandfather?
So my grandfather, he laid the foundation because he owned restaurants when I was born, when I was a baby. And his main restaurant that he owned in Plant City, Florida was called Vick's Cafe. So I wanted him to be a part, as well as my father, his last name being Vickers, and the fact that it was on the outside of the apartment complex when I pulled up to buy the space.
Right. It was meant to be.
I had to give them a space in here. And with both of them passing and being gone, I still wanted them to feel like they were a part. And I wanted to also have that kind of a reassurance that they are looking down on me and they are continually to guide my steps, because it's a tough business and it's a tough industry.
He incorporated all aspects of the Vick, from the music to the jazzy vibe to.
I mean, there's things in this picture that haven't came to fruition yet that I still have a vision for that I want to do, like the cigars and the bourbon pairings, but it's coming.
It's aspirational.
Yeah.
I love it.
And as I look at it every day, it reminds me of what I want.
I love that.
And it keeps me on track with the goal and the vision.
Think that other people might want to commission artwork?
For sure, most definitely. Anybody that has a vision, I feel like you help people bring their visions to life. So even if they don't know exactly what they would want in a commissioned piece, if they just talk to you about what they feel and the space that it's going into, I feel like you can do a great job with directing them based off what they want, because I didn't even know the colors that I
Well,
wanted.
we had a good partnership.
Yes.
I think we had a good back and forth, and it helped me learn more about you, and I think it shows everybody who comes in the Vick who you are and what you're doing, what you're about, what you stand for.
Yeah, and if they look deeply enough, they can see it, but you have to really look at it.
Yeah.
Because it was things that are in this photo still currently that are new to me and that I'll see.
You
something
see different
different
things all the time.
all the time.
I love
All the
that.
time.
Thank you so much for supporting me, and I hope you know that we support you
Yes.
as well.
Thank
So,
you.
Thank you.
I do appreciate it too.
Thanks.